Yes, good evening. Welcome to this evening's council meeting for February 20th, 2017. I'm Mayor Ted Schaefer, and with me this evening are my council colleagues, Councillor Jack Arnold, Councillor Paul Albrecht, Councillor Rudy Storeboom, Councillor Gail Martin, Councillor Val Vandenbroek, and Councillor Nathan Pahal. At the staff table, we have Darren Light, our Director of Corporate Services, Paula Cusack, our Deputy Corporate Officer, Francis Chung, who is our CAO. At the other table, we have Gerald Minchuk, Director of Development Services and Economic Development, and Rick Baumhoff, Director of Engineering, Parks and Environment, and control person for the cameras this evening. Yeah, our video man. Yeah, / technical director, yes. Adoption of the agenda, that the February 20th, 2017 agenda be adopted as circulated by Councillor Storeboom, Councillor Martin. There is one slight little change in there under the filming fee for service and streetlight banner. It's one item says supply and installation of hardware. I'll mention it again later. So all those in favor as circulated, it's unanimous 4. Adoption of the minutes of the February 6, 2017 meeting be adopted as circulated. Need a mover and a seconder. Councillor Vandenbroek, Councillor Pahal. All those in favor, it's unanimous 4. Under the Mayor's report, the regular council meeting, March 6, 2017, that one's televised. Next one after that is March 20th, 2017. Councillor Storeboom, do you have anything for Metro?
No, actually, Mr. Mayor, our next meeting will be on Friday in the morning. A series of meetings then, and then in the evening and on Saturday we'll be working on the budget. So nothing since our last regularly scheduled City Council meeting.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Councillor Martin, Library Happenings.
Thank you very much. The City of Langley Library Happenings from February the 20th to March the 20th. First off, on February the 23rd from 6:30 till 8, Good Riddance, showing Clutter the Door. If you have trouble letting go of things, are always on a search and find mission, and your closet is filled with outdated clothes that don't fit, this is the one workshop you cannot afford to miss. You can discover realistic ways to gain control of your living space. Susan and Heather help take the dread out of decluttering, and this entertaining and informative presentation combining music, laughter, and a no-nonsense approach. And I'm sure we all have stuff in our closet we need to get rid of. On February the 25th from 10 till 12 p.m., Assessing Services, the Alzheimer's Society of BC, for family caregivers who are currently supporting a person with dementia who is living at home. This session will cover strategies for assessing support from a variety of sources in your community, working with service providers, acting as an advocate, and some of the challenges that can arise when deciding to access services and support. And then the outreach to the Senior Center. The library supports literacy in the community and spreads the word about library services with outreach of many kinds throughout the year. Library Live and On Tour and local library staff will visit the Senior Center on March the 9th with an hour-long presentation on technology, highlighting e-books, e-audiobooks, and digital library resources like Mango Languages, language learning, Naxos Music, downloadable music and sheet music, and lynda.com. Lynda.com is an educational videos focusing on design, business, and technology, and Zinio, a popular magazine that is on your device. And the spring break programming, magician Gary Savard on Friday, March 17th from 11 till 11:45 a.m. You can join Gary for an interactive magic show that's sure to amaze the whole family. Gary is an award-winning magician who has performed in Canada and the United States. Now he's here to add some magic to the spring break. And finally, the spring break programming, the OWL, O-W-L, Birds of Prey, on Monday, March 20th from 10:30 to 11:30. A raptor, the bird, not the dinosaur, and OWL will visit the library with Orphan Wildlife Rehabilitation Center, and you can learn about what OWL does and why, what a raptor is, and more. And this is a fascinating presentation, and that's the library happenings for February 20th to March 20th. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Martin. Next item we have is Bylaw 3008, the official community plan bylaw. And the purpose of this bylaw is to amend the OCP in order to incorporate key recommendations from the recently completed environmentally sensitive areas mapping study. I need a mover and a seconder. Councillor Storteboom, Councillor Bahal. All those in favor? Against? It's unanimous for. Financial plan. We have bylaw 3011. This is the final reading of the bylaw cited as the financial plan 207 to 2021, bylaw 2017, number 3011. And I need a mover and a seconder.
So moved.
Councillor Martin, Councillor Storteboom. All those in favor? Against? It's unanimous for. Next item we have is a bylaw 3014 to amend the zoning bylaw to accommodate a 98-unit condominium apartment at 5393 and 5455-5457 201 Street. I need a mover and a seconder. Councillor Bahal, Councillor Storteboom. Mr. Minchuk, would you like to comment on this one at all?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. By way of introduction, the subject bylaw was reviewed by the Advisory Planning Commission at the February Advisory Planning Commission meeting and is scheduled for a public hearing at the March 6th regular council meeting. Thank you.
Thank you. And so this is the first, second, and third reading as cited. Oh, pardon me. First and second. Tried to slide in third. Tried to slide into third. He's out. Zoning bylaw 1996, number 2100, amendment number 1332017, and that was 3014. So all those in favor? Against? It's unanimous for. The next item is under administrative reports, community grants. I need a mover and a seconder to put this on the table. Councillor Albrecht, Councillor Martin. And Mr. Light, would you like to comment at all on this?
Thank you, Mayor Schaefer. So we have a total of $136,341 of community grants that are itemized on this report to a variety of different community organizations. There were a total of 51 organizations that received grants, and the total budget was $168,000.
Thank you. I won't read them all out, but as Mr. Light just said, there's 51 groups or organizations there, and it's quite a list. I know there are a few organizations that applied and didn't get the full amount that they requested for, but because we're dealing with that many organizations, Council wanted to see what the outcome was, and I stand corrected, but there's a second go-around at the end of June, July area?
Yes, the second intake deadline is June 30th, and there's still $31,658 available.
Okay, thank you. This just gave Council the opportunity to take a look at others that may come in. So I need a vote on that. All those in favor? Against? It's unanimous for. Homeless action table terms of reference. That City Council endorse the terms of reference for the homeless action table. I need a mover and a seconder to get it on the table. Councillor Storteboom, Councillor Vandenbroek. Mr. Chung, would you?
Thank you, Your Worship. As Council is aware, Council approved the Homelessness Strategic Plan in 2016. And a couple of strategies under the focus area of collaboration and capacity building were form a homelessness action table to create a forum dedicated to discussing homelessness issues in the Langleys and make recommendations on actions aligned with the Homelessness Strategic Plan, and also create partnership between the city and the township to identify projects of mutual interest and key areas of collaboration in addressing and preventing homelessness. So this homelessness action table will allow the city to achieve these two strategic actions. We did invite the Township of Langley to join us on this action table. However, they have decided at this time to decline because they are still waiting for the Regional Homelessness Task Force that's currently being conducted by Metro Vancouver. So we're going to proceed ahead as planned. We have kept them as potential members on the task force in the terms of reference. If they decide to change their mind and want to join the task group, then they can do so. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chung. So all those in favor? Against? It's unanimous 4. Next item we have is streetlight banner policy. I need a mover and a seconder. Councillor Martin, Councillor Pahal, to get it on the table, and this was for the change. Yes. There's a council, first of all, council repeal the banner program policy EN-21. And all those in favor? It's unanimous 4. Second, that council adopt CO-60 streetlight banner policy. And Councillor Martin and Councillor Pahal, I presume, are going to move this again. So all those in favor? Against? It's unanimous 4. There is a change that had to be made on C1, and that was the inclusion of supply and installation of hardware, and that is for Bylaw 3015. I need a motion first, second, and third reading of the bylaw cited as fees and charges 2010, number 2837, amendment number 23, bylaw 2017, number 3015. Councillor Albrecht, Councillor Arnold. Any discussion? Seeing none. All those in favor? Against? It's unanimous 4. And correspondence, Canadian Cancer Society, that the Canadian Cancer Society be permitted to conduct door-to-door canvassing from April 1st to April 30th. A mover and a seconder, Councillor Pahal, Councillor Vandenbroek. I'm looking over here. Yeah. No. I try to give everybody a kick at this. So all those in favor? Against? It's unanimous 4. Under new business, I see that Councillor Vandenbroek has something. Yes, go. Yep.
Sorry.
You're up to that.
Okay, so on Wednesday, February 22nd, 2017, CKNW's Orphans Fund will celebrate Pink Shirt Day to encourage everyone to put an end to bullying and to make nice, which is what's on the t-shirts. Through the campaign this year, everyone is encouraged to make nice. We all have the capacity to be kind and compassionate, and the slogan acts as a friendly reminder that no matter what our differences are, being nice is always a choice worth making. In 2007, 2 Nova Scotia students decided to take action after witnessing a younger student being bullied for wearing a pink shirt to school. The students bought 50 pink t-shirts and encouraged schoolmates to wear them and send a powerful message of solidarity to the bully. The money that's raised from Pink Shirt Day helps fund anti-bullying programs in our community. These programs help children learn about healthy self-esteem, including teaching them compassion and kindness towards themselves and to others. So, how can you support Pink Shirt Day in 2017? So, I bought mine from London Drugs, and they are on sale until March 31st. You can also send out positive vibes and share on social media. Pink Shirt Day is on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Don't forget to use the word #PinkShirtDay. Show your support and order buttons, lapel pins, and wristbands from the online store. You can also hold a Pink Shirt Fundraiser Day. You can also donate to the campaign. Wear your official Pink Shirt Day swag on February 22nd and set an example of how to make nice. Do you promise to stand up to bullying? Do you promise to be kind to your peers? Do you promise to make the internet a positive place? I do. So for more information, go to pinkshirtday.ca and participate.
Thank you, Councillor Vandenbroek. So that is the new business, and that's the information that came to us from her. And Councillor Martin.
Since how we're making announcements, just remind everyone that this Saturday, February the 25th, the Salvation Army Gateway of Hope is doing their Coldest Night of the Year fundraiser. It's not too late to register to walk or to get a team together and walk. And after your walk, you'll have a nice chilly dinner in their dining room. So if you can get out there, be much appreciated. Thanks.
Thank you, Councillor Martin. Anything else? Sure you guys don't want to stay a little longer? No? Yeah, Jack does. All those, need a motion to adjourn. Councillor Stortebroom, Councillor Arnold, all those in favor? Against? It's unanimous 4.